Hello, my dear friends. Today I will talk about such an important element that is used in the assembly of any electrical cabinet or control cabinet. These are limiters that are installed on the DIN rail. I will also compare some models and show you which ones are more convenient to install and which ones are less convenient. Electricians often neglect these devices, especially when they seek to have space in an electrical cabinet and arrange all the elements more compactly. This makes sense when you have a small amount of single type equipment and it is covered, for example, by a panel, but it is better to use a slightly larger electrical panel with a margin to do everything wisely, so that it would be pleasant to look at your work and present it to the customer. Also, the correct layout of the shield will help to avoid mistakes by electricians who will maintain it in the future. In the control cabinet, when all the equipment is fixed on the horizontal rail, it is difficult to imagine that it can somehow move to the side. Moreover, some, but not all, of the spring-loaded mounting brackets on the devices are held rigidly, and the wires will not allow the equipment to move. There is a certainty that these are all unnecessary details that take up space and increase the cost of money. And if you can do without additional costs, then it's better to do it. However, if the equipment is positioned vertically in your control cabinet, like this, then it can really slide down under the influence of gravity forces. Here, the purpose of this limiter for the DIN rail and the need for its installation is obvious. But these limiters have another function that many electricians miss. Limiters separate different types of equipment from each other and differentiate functional assemblies of modular equipment. In other words, if we see that there are 3 circuit breakers installed here, and there is 3 more and limiters, then you understand that these are different groups of circuit breakers. And the electrician who will service this switchgear will not make a mistake. And I also want to add that in the electrical prefabricated cabinets that are supplied for industrial facilities, these are control cabinets. There will always be limiters wherever possible, and in the end it looks more aesthetically pleasing than you have everything clearly divided into groups. Now let's look at the most common limiter designs and choose the most preferred ones for installation. Okay, I consider these ones with a screw to be the most inconvenient to install, since they fit on the side of the DIN rail. Somehow I managed to insert them, but it is not easy to do that. Okay, it's obvious. Here is another type of limiters, self-locking. There is no need for a screwdriver and it can be mounted on the DIN rail only by pressing. Just pretty tough. Okay, it grabs pretty tough. Its disadvantage is its weak fixation on thin DIN rail, like that, for example. DIN rail can vary in thickness by literally tenth of a millimeter, but they can spoil the overall impression of the work. Metal stops that use a single screw are among the most common. They are inexpensive, but you can't put marking on them. Turn the screw to the right. Okay, pretty strong. Limiters of these types are the most common in electrical cabinets. They may vary in colors and slightly in shape, but they are essentially twins. It is a plastic part with a small screw and a lock in the shape of a square nut. They look stylish and modern and are quite convenient for installation, as you can see. Okay. Here is a video, dear friends. I hope it turned out to be interesting and useful for you. Don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. I wish you all success in your work and safe work. Bye.